Go Beaver! Away!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lockdown Throwdown number 2 this time. We already had the first one back in around April, May, something. I don't know. We're here now again because, you know, Corona hasn't exactly disappeared. There's no LAN. So we're going to play a little bit more of TF2. We, Dum and I, who is also here, ArchRhythm, of course, is on production. Going to be looking a little bit at the open bracket as, you know, there's an invite bracket, but who cares? The real fun is with all the bad players. We'll look at a lot of bad teams here, have a lot of laugh, a lot of fun. Maybe look at some players that you're going to see in Prem in like half a year when all the Prem teams decide to quit.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I scoured through the games for round number 1 here in the open bracket. Like I said, there's a lot of teams. We have, 16 open. There's a newbie bracket for really, really new players that don't have any verifiable previous experience. There's 8 teams as well, so a total of, I think, 72 with the invite bracket as well. Lots and lots of teams playing. That doesn't mean that every game will be close. It's divided into 10 groups here for open, I believe. And we just have to try to find what looks the closest. I believe this one should be an interesting one. We Eat Snak and Tequila will be the teams we're having.
Yeah, we are going live into the first middle. Of course, this is Lockdown Throwdown number 2 here. Jotland has found a kill onto Mona already. Not exactly the rollout that you are looking for. So they are just sort of trading high ground right now. Both teams looking at each other very fondly, waiting lustfully, wanting to go forwards. Newt jumps up top. I'm sure he has an actual name, but maybe my config doesn't allow it because the rest of the red team it just kind of disappeared from our screens. Demoman, Medic, and a Scout, the only ones up. Ubers are about even, but with 3 dead, it looks like they do not want to hold second here.
Yeah, it's really difficult. They're fighting back a little bit, maybe trying to regain some control here, but just like you said, too many people of We Eat Snak still alive on second and able to take this one without a major fight here. So mid-fight being of great value to We Eat Snak. They can roll this all the way to last, maybe not quite into last just yet. It is even Uber after all. Tequila can set up here pretty nicely, I want to imagine. Mona already in an attempt to sack. Good damage on the demo, but Jalp gets the pipes in return, so that's not gonna go for much longer here.
Yeah, I like that idea coming out of Mona. Getting that demo pick would have been really good. He got really close as well, honestly. Demo Man is, like, fairly important when you're trying to push into Sunshine. He doesn't actually do that much once you're already inside, but when you're trying to get through these tiny little choke points into lobby, be really, really good.
Oh, yeah,
see
definitely.
now.
Also, you can't forget about the fact how quick this bomb happened. A lot of the time, especially in low diffs, people spend a lot of time just waiting for bombs to happen until they finally decide to do them. Which lets the other team set up. There was no setup yet, no sniper until now, and Mona still takes care of that quickly themselves, so might actually be able to pick up the pace here.
Yes, they do find that kill onto the sniper, which means that then right now they're just going to try to edge over to this one side here, trying to get in onto the last. They're actually doing that fairly effectively. You can see how passive red team are playing. They are so scared, but LK manages to bomb in, get that force onto the medic. Mona's going to have to hit a nice little shot pretty soon as Swaney is on the high ground right now. There's a demo man caught pretty much out in the open, but with the rest of the blue team not in. Swaney's going to try to jump in onto last. He hits a nice little rocket on the demo man. Pog actually has gone down as well. There's just a scout on last. Look at the cap time. It's just a medic and his soldier left alive. Kangaroo's just going to run in. Mona hits a nice little pity headshot. That's 1 round off of the blue team. That was a really nice rocket there.
Yeah, actually, just really good play by Swaney, and Discard, I believe that was Krohn with him as well into last. Good timing. Everyone was like trying to push away to the other side and force them out of last, and the flank just pushed in, got the kills on cap, and allowed the combo back in. Really nice timing for Eat Snak. Gets them the lead here in just 3 minutes.
Yeah, getting a lead on Sunshine is so important. This can be a really slow map. Last could be pretty difficult to push in. So we do see both teams are opting to go for the opponent's Tetris this time around as Yahadi. That's a name that's just gonna destroy me, I feel like. Is just sitting around trying to spam a little bit, but you know, it gets so hard. You're trying to go through as scouts are trading over here. There's a lot of players going down on every team, but look at the blue health. It's so bad, and suddenly there's only 2 players alive. Scout goes in, Kangaroo not quite able to follow up. Krun is the only one up. He's running around in Flower right now. See if he can do anything. Jotland is checking around, see if he can find anyone, but looks like Krun is actually going back in right now.
Oh, he got spotted over the scouts. There's nowhere to go for him, really. Should just get 2v1 pretty quickly here. Has to take this fight. There's nowhere to go. There we go. Eventually pistol down. Still a good mid for Tequila all around here. The bombs just initiated nicely for them. Got the work done they needed to do as the rest of the team to work off. Now on to second tier. Spawns are here, but unlike last time, they're really late. They don't have much space and also no Uber to speak of. So if you dare to fight this, you could easily start getting walked over. Need to be careful. Mona with the bomb in as well. Pipe down. Catch up with all the kills for team. 3 down, 1 spawning now. That's Kun from mid. Otherwise, this is looking a little bit ugly with the sacks they decided to do here.
Oh, Force comes out as well. Red team walks in through lower here, but this Pyro is doing a lot of work. Kron does end up getting taken down, but no Demo Man here. It's up. There's no players on the point, and that just means that the red team, they're going to respond right back. Another round. El Tequila. So with 1 L for some reason.
Also L, which is also not correct. So this is just trying to insult me as a person, I think.
Do you think?
Which,
do you think,
it's
Dom?
LK, so that's believable.
Do you think they've taken 1 L and given it to the opposing team?
Well, I mean, we're still a little bit away from that, but we could get there. We'll see. The mid-fights have to stay this way. The first one wasn't pretty, but the second one was really good. Let's see what the third one can bring.
Yeah, so this time around, looks like LK is just trying to get control over his own little cafe here. Demoman exchanging spam across the entire little mid here. Bomb is coming over right now. That's a lot of space created by Newt, actually. Look at the blue team. They're all stuck behind in this cafe. And that means there's so much damage coming out. Mona is in behind, does get that kill onto the medic. Kangaroo killing a few kills onto the soldiers as well. Jortland and Fizzy Pug are both up, but Fizzy Pug is like 8 HP. Demo Man is just gonna bomb in here, and what can he do? He can get the medic. Both medic traded there, but that is it's a dirty, dirty mid fight.
Yeah, it definitely was. You saw that Newt's bomb just got them so much value, but they just didn't act of it fast enough. They were really slow about it and just couldn't get much damage done because of that. I think they got like 1 kill right after, and that was where it ended already. And then obviously the flank by the soldier just completely destroyed them. So, I mean, they made do with what they had here with just Kajal with a nice bomb in, able to salvage a lot of this, gets them at least tiny advantage on last. Still difficult to really use out of last here, but maybe they take their chances. It's still fairly early. We'll see, I guess, what they decide to do here, but given the engineer on last, I would not be surprised if they want to play it safe for a little bit here.
Yeah, Crun is up on this sniper here, so gonna be the magic solution coming out of the blue team, trying to break this stalemate, try to get a funny little pick, turn into another funny pick, and then you can turn it into a really quaint little last push that ends with a funny round. So with laughs, smiles all over, as Crun is currently looking at stairs, turns into walls, maybe? But you can kind of see neither team really wants to do anything. Fizzy Pug is up on sniper as well. I don't think the enemy sniper's been called, and if you look at the angles here, Fizzy Pug is actually going to be the one that has to be the aggressor here. So he is spotted out by that soldier. But if he wants to do anything, he has to get so far in if he wants to hit anything cool.
Alright, well, we'll see how that goes for them here, but for now, no snipes just yet for either side. Fizzy Pug goes back to check on Spy, maybe commit to that as well. But it's going to take an awfully long time here as they're trying to actually breach the left side.
Yeah, they are just getting a trade hit. LK did come out, but Fizzy Pug accidentally walks in like 3 people at once, gets called out. Flashes there. Is taken down right now, so it looks like the blue team, look at how far in they are, actually. That's just a soldier here. Kangaroo not quite able to finish him off. Sentry gun from Jortland is taken down. The Ubers have been traded across right now. Nick, actually half HP, but look at Kangaroo. He does so much work denying those soldiers right now. He is taken down. The rest of his team is not quite in, because Krun, he's on sniper. He's not able to really follow up as he would be able to if he was on scout. But LK has gone in a little bit too far. That's a lot of damage coming in for the blue team. That soldier does so much damage. Swaney does go down, and Blue want to kind of push this in. I'm a little bit confused about it. I'm not sure if that's really what you want to do at this point. You were already a player down, so they just sack in Mona. Tries to go in for Nick. Nick does not die. So now we're back where we started.
I guess the sack isn't the worst idea. It's already messy. They might not have the ice where they need to clear. Speaking of which, not being ready for a sack, maybe Fizzy Pug just waddles in there, very confident, doesn't find much in the end. Saw the sniper too late. It's the best kill to have gotten in that situation. Ketchup actually pushed up so far with the 2, but will stay alive throughout all of that.
That is, that's depressing if you're on the enemy scout, but feels really nice as a demo man to actually just completely destroy him. Unfortunately, however, Jay Hardy is just gonna walk forwards, kill the enemy demo man with no demo. That actually means that LK is just gonna have to do so much damage here. He bombs in, tries to go forwards, and he's just gonna like take a little bit of an L as Mona does get taken down as well. So they traded soldier for soldier, but with no demo man dead. The Ubers were popped out. I don't think they're really gonna be able to do that much. That scout, Ubered scout, completely denies the soldier. So now I think it looks like the blue team, they want to go forward, but that heavy and that demo man is back alive, provides so much area denial, and that should just be the end of that one. It's all on Krun again.
the off class is just saying no to any of that. Krun on sniper, like you said, has to put in some value here to get rid of just this huge amount of health pool that they have to work with on that Tequila now with the heavy, and now that the time has been spent healing as well, everyone's buffed up anyway. Here come the pot shots, not working just yet. Mona tries to help out as well, keep the sniper alive, almost gets themselves killed. Not quite what you're looking for. Fizzy Pugs picks the rifle as well. Ooh, Kajal getting really lucky there. Roller comes as well, luckily got an arrow already. So these teams are trying to get some damage done to open this up with, and there we go on left side. Finally, they're starting to just bust through, get Kunin so deep for the sideline on the medic.
Yeah, the soldiers so far in, actually. Mona, look at the space that they've just taken for absolutely free. That's another kill. Medic and Elka both go down, and yeah, there we go. Another round for the blue team. They just decide, okay, we'll just walk right side, kill 2 people, and then we'll kill the rest of you. Because the red team, unfortunately, just didn't quite respond. A little bit disjointed there in the last push. Able to get picked off like that by the blue team. Very well played, actually, coming out of We Eat Snak.
Yeah, just really good, quick rotation too. They poked on one side and Sunday on the other, just already in with the sniper way deep there. Gets them the lead back in their favor here into mid-fight number 4 now. Let's see who can take the better end. Nude for now, trying to take the tower here on Tetris. Not ending well for them though.
Yeah, so far, nothing's really happened. I mean, they have traded a soldier here. Elka's gone down as well. That's 3 players down at this point for the red team. Just like they kind of threw their soldiers in, but without the remaining team kind of following them up. They weren't able to do that much. There's the soldiers just so far in. Mona is in onto Nick, and there we go. Swaney comes in with the cleanup. Doesn't quite get that kill onto the demo man. Busy Pug is going to go down as well, and it's just going to be a demo man. Kedge Halb?
Kajal, yeah. Previously known as Kajal with a Z, but gotta get the letter change in there.
Yeah.
Whatever
Thank you
the case,
for that.
Whatever the case, Devil Man Alive is like nice as the last survivor insofar that you can get some traps, like I guess, to just be a little bit scary for them to have to worry about. But it still doesn't do obviously enough to keep second, let alone save them steps from the last push. Ooh, did Sticks not getting popped, but the Uber will be popped in time, just about to save everybody here, get them in. Not getting many kills.
The point?
Either, they need to block, and no one's out of spawn just yet.
Oh my god, Newt just delivers an absolute clinic right there. Somebody please just hire him to perform open heart surgery, as just kind of shoots 4 players as they all walk onto the point. Nobody really there able to get the final frags there that the blue team needed. We Eat Snak not able to follow up in time. It's going to give Nick a nice little 40% overcharge advantage. They should be able to convert this into a midpoint. Not sure about second. Depends how many kills they find on mid, but they're actually just building this up. So We Eat Snak in the meantime should just be positioning fairly safely. They are sitting quite far back. They know that they have a disadvantage, and their soldiers are sitting on the high ground. Swaney and Mona are going to be looking to hopefully bomb in.
Yeah, the Forcey would be great. It could give them... If these bombing soldiers are the only one dying, this could just basically mean they have a repush at their hand pretty much instantly once they get as well. But that assumes El Tequila acts fast enough to act off their own advantage, and really they don't. They just throw a nude once it's even eggy as well. Really late off of this one. Gets towards the medic, but too late at that point. Gets this demo drop from the Uber, but that 2 down themselves. It's not looking too pretty for El Tequila at all. They have to hightail it out again, and even then We Eat Snak has to win and can just chase all the way through flowers.
Yeah, that is just... I feel like it's just a little bit of a late execution coming out of Tequila there. I like the idea in principle, but you have to go like 20-30 seconds sooner. It's probably just a failure of sort of being able to count how much overcharge advantage you actually have, because you can just see the blue team, We Eat Snak, just roll that all the way into last. Sack in on mid, not quite able to find anything. I feel like at that point, sack in a single soldier, that's about it. Just leave with the rest of your team, hold second.
Yeah, that's the kind of situations where you get dropped as a demo man and can't be too upset about it afterwards. They had a slightly better Uber forward in return and just got everything cleaned up forward as well.
Yeah, so right now we are on, this time it's the 5th middle of the game. Mona so far in, gets a little bit of damage on the enemy demo, but apart from that, not really done anything. And you see the lack of a soldier there on the blue team. They do manage to find a kill onto Fizzy Pug, but without that soldier, there's just not that much ground being covered here. Krun is taking down Jortland as well, taken down by Kangaroo. He actually manages to find himself a nice little second kill. And it looks like in the meantime, it doesn't really matter, as the blue team, We Eat Snak, their other name, have just managed to clean up. Medic gets out alive, as Nick is still up and running. They're both 80%, should be fine.
Alright, so far so good. We Eat Snak. Maybe not with the biggest mid win of all time, right? The medic stays alive, you will have to go through some sort of fight on last, but they've looked confident in those so far, and on the 3-1 lead at halftime, just getting your opponents stuck in not being able to do much themselves is really, really nice as well. So they can just abuse the timer here as much as they want to, take their time with their plays and just get things going one step at a time. They finally don't have to care too much about being down, being in a tie anymore. You can just do it whichever way you want. Let's see what that entails. For now, no snipers. That seems to have been the preferred way, and with how they were able to take space so far, has been working really well so far as well. We'll see if sacks maybe are a thing they can do here as well, especially now that there's currently no heavy, no gun, no anything on last.
Yeah, no off-classes makes this a little bit more manageable to push into, but you're still wanting to get that force out of the medic, you know. Going without it is kind of rough. So you can see both soldiers just trying to posture, take buffs. Mona wants to go in through lower here, it looks like. He is actually just going to bomb in here into 2 soldiers as he's just going to get shut down completely. Second soldier, Newt, is going to find another kill onto Kangaroo, who gets 2 kills, goes down himself. If you're Newt, you're feeling pretty good about yourself there. You denied a bunch of people, killed a couple players, and you may not have sacked in onto the medic in exchange, but that is fine. Actually, look at his soldier, Elk here. Wants to take a fight with a scout on the high ground, and he's just going to get scout classed, I believe is the correct definitive term for that.
Pretty much, yeah. You're walking up a slope, the scout's already in high ground. Where are you going to go? Especially down there in dungeon, there's just no space to even jump away from anymore. You're kind of just doomed to die. Either you commit or you don't. Elk not jumping there probably was much more of a death sentence than actually just trying to get the kill. Either way, we're back in a stalemate. Snak now with the sniper once again. Mona on the rifle here this time, trying to slowly but surely peek for more space, and works out quite nicely. Elk spawns and instantly is dead again.
Yeah, he gets that first kill onto Elkir, which this is enough to sort of get him an entry into last, maybe. You can see the red team, they are so far forwards, but Mona, it's a nice little second one there. Jay Hardy is going to take him down, so is Krun actually. The Uber was forced, but for what? They lose 2 players on the blue team with a sniper up as well. This gets a little bit dangerous here. Blue team is going to have to wait for their respawners, but they're just going to go in immediately. Maybe look at the demo. Keljab, Kjab, I don't know, is Kjab.
Ka-chow?
Dude, it's so hard.
Alright, whatever the case. Mona opened this up really nicely with the force and now still able to peek this deep. They can't do any much.
What?
What about it? The
What was that?
died. I didn't even see him. How did Mona hit that?
It's the dumbest shot I've ever seen. Like, yeah,
Mona's
still just going. That's such a dumb shot. What? Is he's actually still in? Their players alive. The health isn't that good, but when the players that are actually up right now on the blue team, they're not able to finish off. They are really low health on the red team, but their enemies do a minimum of 150. That was such a funny shot, but like they lost. Wow.
Alright, I watched the Highlander game of Eat Snak's Highlander team, which is, you know, a thing. Mona didn't play like that day, I can tell you that. Like, that didn't happen.
That felt like RNG. I'm gonna be honest. You know when you play a pub and you like accidentally shoot an invisible spy?
But it
felt
was like
that.
8 kills in like the span of like 2 minutes. Like, that's not just luck, that's just... you hit those, I guess.
Yeah,
And the
sometimes.
other team just feels stupid about it. Either way, all that stuff later, it didn't work, right? So they still have some work to do here if they want to get another round on the board, make the lead a little bit more secured. On the other side, Tequila needs obviously to come back quickly, and what better way to try to speed things up than with the crits. However, maybe they bet on the wrong horse here, because even with the crits, they don't quite have this Uber much ahead of Magic Beams.
I mean, yeah, Mona hitting that last headshot onto the medic really does kind of like make this a lot easier. Crits is popped out right now, but the Uber comes in. They do get a kill onto Krun. Newt does get taken down on the flank, however, Mona does go down in return. So it is 2 kills coming out for Tequila, as Jotland actually has managed to find a third here. Combo does pick him up, but Swaney's gone down right now. That's just a demo in on the enemy team. Krun tries to do something. Jay Hardy as well. He's going to shoot players on middle, but he's alone right now. I think he might actually get taken down. Not able to quite get out with his team. So Tequila very much, they managed to take second. They are 3 players up right now. They could take second, maybe? No. Blue team just going to get forwards. They're going to come in here. Funny little sticky onto the enemy pocket, and should be that for now.
I mean, you say they can't take second with this, but you still have to take into account the crits here. You still have to build to really appreciate the faster building, but even then, it should just be enough to threaten them, even if they don't quite have it. You need to respect it on Eat Snak. They don't know it's not really advantage at all for them, but you have to worry, so they will, and just give this one up here, and that's just how this goes sometimes. They have now, they want to fight back knowing that they have Uber now, but it looks like people were ready enough to give
Oh.
Or maybe not. So many people forward. Maybe try to just sneak in for the backup, but just didn't get through. This Crits has to do some work.
Crits comes out. I mean, it's found to Fizzipug right now. Gets the kill onto Swaney. There's no medic with him. He ran in alone there, as he is going to try to continue killing those players. Gets taken down. There is a player disconnected on one of the teams. Maybe we'll see a pause. Maybe he just rejoins. They don't care, as pause has been asked for.
Maybe he just got the system message telling you to watch the Lockdown Throwdown on Critscast.
Yeah, and he was like,
oh,
yeah, sure,
I don't want to play, I want
disconnect.
to watch. That sounds much better.
I have to go subscribe with Twitch Prime.
It's free, you know.
Yeah, it's free with Twitch Prime Gaming. You should go subscribe with Twitch Prime. You don't have time to play video games if you can watch others play video games.
Did you know
subscribe
it's also
with Twitch
September?
Prime.
You can subscribe for like half a year for like $20, I think it is, to your streamers of choice, like Critcast or me or Wandum. I don't know if you have a sub button, but you know,
When he
there you
absolutely
go.
robbed Jortland of his life there. LK does get taken down as well. There's a demo man in. I think Red Team should actually have this. El Tequila is just a soldier left. I mean, a Kangaroo's coming back now, but I feel like if this was any other division, they would have paused.
Yeah, maybe. They feel confident, I assume, right? They managed to lead quite well. They only lost a round now again once they were the player down. Luckily, he's back pretty quickly, so they just figured, yeah, it's not worth pausing for. This is gonna not take too long, and it really didn't, but just long enough for El Tequila to capitalize. Let's see if they can make more work of this happen, though.
We also have a demo man that I don't think quite heard the call that they didn't want to go to mid, as Newt does trade with Mona right now. There is a soldier on the high ground, just kind of jumping around. Magic Beans, however, gets taken down. Nick very much still alive, and that should be a middle, just like that for El Tequila. They should be pretty far back into this game now. That's a scout running around in Cafe, not going to get quite taken down, but there's a medic down on the blue team. That means that if you're the red team, if you're Tequila, you can just go, go, go.
Alright, let's see if they will go. For now, they wait at least for a little bit here to get this Uber. They don't want to risk anything too much, and given the pressure down, maybe a smart move to make as well. All you have to do is just secure your Uber here, and then it's so much easier to make a play with already. Either you get forced early and you're invincible already, or you just find something to pop on and go regardless. Looks like get forced it is, but with 2 picks already, and maybe there's another scout waiting to happen. This is not all too bad just yet. The sticky will not connect. That doesn't matter, they have the point secured here. And going down at the end to hurt so much.
Oh my god.
But they get magic anyway.
Yeah, they got the medic. It's just 2 scouts up. Crun's dead as well. It's 1 guy left, and he's fighting like 10 people at once. Kangaroo's dead. And there we go. Tequila right back in this.
Yeah, I like the confidence there as well. They knew, oh yeah, we only have to contest this 1 guy. Both scouts just go point. The bomb comes from right after them as well to just take care of that, because they knew they didn't have to. So sometimes even lower division teams just have this little bit of extra coordination to just speed things up. They had to, and suddenly it's only 8 minutes left and tie it once again.
Yeah, suddenly this is a dead even game, if you can call it that at this point right now. Tequila have been in control so far, but realistically, it's only actually 1 round that they got. They won 1 round, 5 players in the enemy team, but right now the bombs are coming across. That's a little bit of damage out of Elkia, but maybe not enough. But look at the blue team positioning. They're so far back. Trapped behind this Tetris area. That's everyone going down. And most importantly, Nick is still alive. There's a soldier somewhere behind, but if the whole team just groups around the medic, there we go, Nick. Still alive. Kangaroo not quite able to hit the shots. All eyes right now for the blue team. Thought we Eat Snak are on Mona. He has to go on for a miracle. He's been spotted out by Scout Dom.
Yeah, if you
His
remember
life
a
is
few
so
mid-fights back as well, this is exactly what they tried to do with the bomb in early towards Tetris and then just follow up. This time, however, the follow-up was really well timed, got so much work done for them. All they have to do is worry about the one soldier behind that, as we've seen before. They are well aware of right now, so this Uber add into last needs to matter right now. Soldier down is well after quick, this guy will be dead by the time they're done with the push even, and that's just prime time to make work here.
Yeah, this is a massive ad coming out for the red team. El Tequila just want to go fast, quick, like you do if you've had more than 1 shot of tequila. It's bad. So right now, Kajal, so he's setting up a sticky jump. He wants to go in, but he's just getting, like, he wants to go in, but Sebastian Barton just possesses him for a second. They do actually manage to get the kill onto Jay Hardy right now. There's a soldier behind the point, but there's just an LK on the cap. Swaney is taken down. That pirate does a lot of damage. Actually, Fizzipug finds that kill onto Kangaroo.
Oh, they just got...
Wait, what?
They were all busy looking at the scout and the medic just walks on it, I believe.
Oh.
Nick just with the perfect timing there. And Physipuck really lucky to stay alive on 20 health for this long.
Okay.
And suddenly it's maybe the comeback. 6 minutes left. It's doable for either team to still get some rounds on the board here. And Eat Snak needs to be kicking themselves for not pausing. This could have been at worst a tie right now.
Yeah, but still at that point, like, it's so hard, right? Because you kind of have to recollect yourself. You were in a winning position here. You were up like 2 rounds. And that's a soldier getting pretty nuked. But it doesn't matter because Nuke just managed to find Magic Beans again. He's not having a good game so far. Kangaroo takes down Physipuck. There's just a Kangaroo in onto the medic. Nick is taken down as well. Kangaroo's actually in onto this demo man. He has found him. There's a 1v1 with the enemy scout right now. Jordan, the only guy alive. LK was taken down as well. Kangaroo getting himself a nice little 4K? Maybe? Yes. Thank you, guys.
Kangaroo living up to his name, just jumping all over their heads and just taking them down. A quick 1-2 punch there. That's one way to come back, I guess. Sure, it hurts that they lost Magic Beans to what is effectively Newt getting airshot into the medic.
Yep.
But hey, you win the mid-fight, you have 5 minutes left to bring this one back, so plenty time there to do it. They just need to find a way right now. And we've seen it before, have means to break the stalemate here, be it just with Sax alone or with the sniper that, as we've seen as well, has been putting in some mad work for them. But that can still take some time. If Mona doesn't pop off once again, which didn't give them a round last time either, remember, this could easily just be all the time they need, like, dwindling very quickly.
I mean, we definitely see it all the time. The Snake Water last can be super difficult. Jortland accidentally gets a little bit jitters, doesn't quite hit the medic, gets taken down by Kangaroo there. That prompts Mona to just jump right in onto the medic. He gets one rocket off. He does get a second one onto Nick. That's a massive ad right now for Magic Beans. You can see the blue team, they're not really going in. Physipuck standing in spawn, just kind of thinking to himself like, oh no, man, why? The soldier bombs in onto his demo man. He's going to have to do his best to protect him as they're just walking in right now. Uber finally popped out. Newt does get taken down. Gets taken down. Does get the force out. Sticky's out of Kajab. Just get 1 kill. Physipuck with the crits. Finds a kill into Sweeney. Actually, there's a pistol coming out. 4J Hardy. Medic is taken down as well. Suddenly, blue team. I mean, we Eat Snak apparently, I don't know, man. I was going to say something funny about eating the enemy team, but Mona accidentally just dies, and they lose.
Well, it looks like they're the ones getting eaten alive here. Physipuck wasn't just standing in spawn, he was on shotgun. And while people are dying, he realized, well, this gun got a kill. Then
Yeah.
switch to the Frontier Justice and immediately pays off, just deletes the scout there, and that just sped up the fight on last place. So much for them here. 3.5 minutes left. They need to keep this one lead alive that they have right now. And any point they're getting closer or away, I guess, from their own last, the better.
Making bacon, as that is the demo man. So low, actually gets caught up by a single trap. A single pipe, actually. Look at that. There's just a scout in onto the enemy medic. Jortland gets panned by Magic Beans. Demo man caught as well. Kajab. I don't know. This looks like a crumble here for Tequila. As the blue team, they managed to just kind of kill everyone. Mona already in onto last. He tries to find something as he just gets shot up. Oh, that is just so disgustingly scout fast if I've ever seen anything. Physipuck right now tries to clean up. His team not quite there. There is a soldier onto the point. Sweeney found 3 kills, 4 kills so far. That is another round. It's 2.5 minutes left, Dom, and it's 4-4. This is very close.
Yeah, this does bring up a question I have, namely, how exactly does this work? I think we might have golden caps for the group stages. I don't remember there's ties. Okay, it's days and ties for groups.
Oh.
The golden caps for the best of 3s, I believe, is the must-have here. So,
yeah,
if this goes this way, this is, I mean, not going to be the worst-case scenario for either team, but you're going to still be hurting some points to make it high in the tables, and I mean, that's all you really have to care right now, so it's all to play for still.
Yeah, that demo man is so aggressive here. Mona does get picked off immediately. Second soldier Sweeney is bombing across right now. Not able to find anything immediately here. Both teams taking their sweet time, actually. There we go. That's another bomb coming out. Newt and Elkir do go forwards. Newt is taken down. Sweeney down as well. So is Cryon, Krun, and Elkir there, actually. Just combine, turn into a single prem player, you know? Like a gacha game where you combine, like... You take Elkir and you take Krun, and they combine into Crayon. A prem medic. So that's how it works.
I mean, sure, why not, I guess.
Yeah.
I want to be having part of that crafting system.
They become really tall and also, I think, Irish. Yeah, Irish.
Well, if they're really tall at that point, if they're already French, they just become brass, I think.
Have you met Crayon IRL? He's so tall.
Well, yeah, but AK is French, so that makes more sense.
Yeah. What?
I mean, why would they become an Irishman?
Dude, I don't know. Where are we going with this? It's actually a stalemate right now. Newt tried to go in for a sack. It's even Ubers on both teams with a minute left. So it's kind of like neither team really wants to go in, because if you push in right now and you die and you lose the round, you're going to feel very dumb. But at the same time, if you push in and you win, it's so cool. So Mona's actually right now, he's in onto Nick. He gets the kill.
Well, that is pretty cool, I guess, yeah?
Yeah, that's awesome. Absolutely radical.
You still have to make this one work.
Look at the heavy. Look at the heavy. I'm so happy.
Newt just wants to loot people down, and I think that's gonna happen.
Can I get any Twitch primes in chat for the heavy? Did you guys know that we're actually 99 out of 100 subs right now on this channel? We just need one.
Can I get a hype train?
Can we get a hype train? Newt is just eating his sandwich on the point.
He didn't die.
Yeah, the enemy medic is dead. Magic Bean just like goes down, unfortunately. I think we might actually be looking at around here. Busy Pug is taking down. There's no scouts in the enemy team, but if you have a heavy, okay, never mind. He's dead. That's Kajalp. He pushes in into the entire enemy team. There's nobody up on either team right now. With the red team so far away, I don't think it matters. What is?
Yeah, they just put up the pyro, just airblast any harm away from them.
It's
and
5
that
seconds.
should be securing this at this point, even if they were to get here, which it doesn't even look like the case right now. Two soldiers bump in lobby, and that's the end of the game. It will be a tie, 4-4. The final scoreline between Eat Snak and Tequila, which proves one thing correct, namely my estimation of this game being pretty close.
I mean, it's certainly not ideal, but at the same time, it's also better than taking a loss, which means that I guess that's why Tequila has 1 L and not 2, because they took one of them, gave him. I don't know.
All right, enough bad jokes. I guess with this over and done with, we can just throw this over to a little bit of a break. We'll be back in 10 minutes where we can bring you the newbie group stages. If you thought, wow, this show isn't Prem, don't worry, we can get further away from that, even still, for the newbie group. So we'll see you in a few minutes' time.